Once upon a time, a beautiful mermaid princess named Ariel lived in the depths of the sea. She was fascinated by the world above the water and often swam to the surface to glimpse the human world. One sunny morning, as she peered up through the clear blue waters, she saw a magnificent ship with a tall mast and billowing sails. Ariel, whispering to herself.
Oh, what a beautiful ship! I wonder who's on board.
As Ariel watched, she noticed a handsome prince named Eric standing on the deck, his hair blowing in the wind. She was instantly smitten. Ariel, dreamily.
He's so handsome. I wish I could meet him.
Ariel couldn't resist the temptation any longer. She swam closer to the ship, hidden beneath the waves, to get a better look. Suddenly, a fierce storm brewed, and the ship was tossed about in the turbulent sea. Eric, struggling to hold on.
Steady the ship. We need to weather this storm.
As the storm raged on, the shipwrecked sailors desperately clung to debris. Ariel watched in horror as Eric was thrown overboard. Without thinking, she swam to his rescue and brought him to the surface. Ariel, desperately.
Please wake up.
Ariel sang him a sweet, haunting melody, her voice carrying through the storm. Eric, slowly opening his eyes.
What? What happened?
Ariel, smiling.
You're safe now.
Eric, gazing at her.
Your voice. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard.
Before Ariel could reveal herself, she disappeared beneath the waves, leaving Eric bewildered. Ariel returned to her underwater palace, her heart filled with longing for Eric. She couldn't forget him, and she yearned to be with him. Determined to make her dreams come true, Ariel sought the help of the sea witch, Ursula. Ursula, slyly.
I can make your dreams come true, my dear. In exchange for your voice, I'll grant you legs to walk on land.
Ariel, hesitant.
But how will I communicate with Eric?
Ursula, smirking.
Oh, I'll take care of that. Now, do we have a deal?
Ariel agreed, and Ursula transformed her into a human. When Ariel washed ashore near Prince Eric's castle, she struggled to walk and speak. Ariel, frustrated, to herself.
I need to find Eric.
As she stumbled toward the castle, she had no idea that her voice, the most precious part of herself, was now in Ursula's wicked hands. Ariel, now a mute human, made her way to the castle. She marveled at the world above, with its towering trees and colorful flowers. Her heart raced with anticipation as she approached the castle's grand entrance. Ariel, frustrated, trying to speak.
Eric, Eric.
But all that came out were faint, incomprehensible whispers. She couldn't help but feel a pang of regret for giving up her voice. Inside the castle, Eric had been haunted by the memory of the mysterious voice that had saved him from the storm. He spent his days searching for the owner of that enchanting melody. Eric, thoughtful.
I must find her, the one with the voice.
One day, as Ariel wandered through the castle gardens, she spotted Eric from a distance. Her heart soared, and she rushed toward him, but her unsteady steps betrayed her. Eric, turning to see Ariel.
Who are you?
Ariel pointed to herself, attempting to communicate that she had saved him from the sea. Ariel, desperately mouthing words, pointing to herself and then to Eric. Eric, realizing.
You're the one who saved me.
Ariel nodded vigorously, her eyes filled with hope. Eric, smiling.
Thank you, whoever you are. You're the reason I'm alive.
Despite her inability to speak, Ariel and Eric spent time together, sharing moments of laughter and understanding. They explored the kingdom and went on long walks by the sea, and their bond deepened. As the days passed, Ariel's love for Eric grew stronger, but the 3 days granted to her by Ursula were running out. She knew she had to make Eric fall in love with her before it was too late. On the 3rd day, a grand ball was held at the castle, and Ariel was determined to win Eric's heart. Ariel, writing on a piece of parchment and showing it to Eric.
Will you dance with me tonight?
Eric, nodding.
Of course, I'd be honored.
At the ball, Ariel and Eric danced under the shimmering chandeliers, and their connection deepened with each graceful step. But as the night wore on, Ariel noticed a mysterious woman had captured Eric's attention. It was Ursula, disguised as a beautiful human named Vanessa. Eric, mesmerized.
She's so familiar. I feel like I know her.
Ariel's heart sank as she watched Vanessa enchant Eric with Ariel's stolen voice. Ursula's plan was working, and it seemed like she was about to steal Ariel's chance at true love. As the enchanting melody filled the ballroom, Ariel realized that Ursula, in the guise of Vanessa, was using her voice to captivate Eric. Panic welled up inside her as she watched Eric draw closer to Vanessa. Ariel, frantic, trying to get Eric's attention.
Eric, it's me. Don't listen to her.
But her voiceless cries went unheard amid the enchanting song. Ariel's friends from the sea, Flounder and Sebastian, had followed her to the surface and witnessed the unfolding tragedy. Flounder, whispering to Sebastian.
We've got to do something.
Sebastian, nodding.
Aye, we can't let Ursula win.
The two sea creatures raced to the shipwreck where they knew Ariel's voice was stored in a magical shell. With great effort, they retrieved the precious shell and hurried back to the castle. Back at the ball, the enchantment continued, and Eric was drawn closer to Vanessa. Just as he was about to kiss her, Ariel's friends arrived. Flounder, frantically waving the magical shell.
Eric, look at this!
Eric turned to see Flounder and Sebastian holding the magical shell, which emitted a soft, familiar melody. Memories flooded back to him, and he realized the truth. Eric, in disbelief.
Ariel, it was you all along.
Ariel, nodding, tears of joy in her eyes. With newfound clarity, Eric rushed to Ariel and took her in his arms. The magical shell broke, releasing Ariel's voice, and the enchantment was broken. Ursula, revealing her true form, enraged.
You wretched sea creatures!
A fierce battle erupted, with Ariel, Eric, and her friends confronting Ursula. With the help of King Triton, who had arrived just in time, they defeated the Sea Witch and banished her for good. Ariel and Eric's love was stronger than ever, and they were finally able to express their feelings for each other. Eric, smiling at Ariel.
I love you, Ariel, with or without your voice.
Ariel, tearfully.
And I love you, Eric, more than anything.
Seeing the depth of their love, King Triton used his magical trident to grant Ariel her deepest wish. She was transformed into a human permanently. The couple married in a beautiful ceremony attended by both humans and merfolk, and they lived happily ever after. Ariel's decision to follow her heart and pursue her dreams led to a life filled with love, joy, and adventure. And so, the story of The Little Mermaid ended with a message of love conquering all obstacles and the importance of staying true to oneself.